Hello. Hello, good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good something. Hope everyone's doing well today. Creeper, hello. Oh, come on in. Hadn't lined up my windows yet. They're all lined up now. Everything's lined up. Anyway, we are starting like 2 hours later than I was planning on. I was gonna start before noon. My plan was to start before noon. You know, it's gonna be morning Balatro. And then wait, what the heck? Hold on. I need to refresh this. I just realized that the chat is not showing properly in my chat window.
Yeah, it does that for me, where it only shows like the last message.
Well, no, it just wasn't showing every other message. Like, messages were being sent, and I just realized that there were messages that didn't show up in my chat window, but had showed up on stream. And I was like, wait a moment. How can I know if it's morning or something if it's like 46 hours? Reaper, if you've been up for over 46 hours, you might need sleep. You maybe should get some sleep. That being said, I define morning as whenever you wake up. So if you've been up this whole time, it's not morning. Morning, I think it's not productive to call morning like the literal time of day. If you're saying before noon, that's not usually actually productive to what people mean. Morning is whenever you first woke up, and then it lasts for until you feel fully awake for the day. Some days have longer mornings than other days. Anyway. But yeah, when I woke up earlier today, I was feeling not like exhausted, but definitely not wanting to be up. I stayed in bed for like a long time. And then I was like, alright, well, we'll go do some Balatro while I think about what else I want to actually like play later. And then I remembered that there was some stuff I needed to actually do. I wasn't going to do anything productive this morning. I was going to do productive things tomorrow. But I forgot. I was going to do productive things. So, you know what we should do? Hold on. We gotta do something here. How should I do it like this? Hold on, one moment. This is very important. Oh, it's bad. Let's see. Okay,
Happy Zag Day Oatmeal 6 Goat.
oh, happy Zag Day! The Bjorto! Bjorto, thank you for the happy Zag Day. It is, in fact, happy Zag Day. That's why we're drawing a little... We're drawing a little birthday boy hat. I don't know why this is doing not solid color. I don't know. But that's okay. Birthday boy hat doesn't have to be solid color. It'll be fine. Oh god, that looks terrible. Undo? I don't think that. Undo, undo, undo. Alright, I mean that's probably fine for a birthday hat, right? Right? I'm sure that's fine. I think that's a pretty good birthday hat. Anyway, Dorto, thank you for 28 months, and yes, happy Zag Day. Yeah, Zag is 3?
Yep. It's
2?
his third birthday.
That doesn't sound right.
It's true.
That's too old. How could it have been 3 years since we got Zag? That sounds illegal. At any rate, yeah, he's 3. We could do a pet. Can we pet that cat? Look at that pet. Look at that cat. Look at that cat.
He's like, that's enough.
He's such an old cat now. Oh. With the treat ritual. See, Creeper, I don't remember doing this early, but now you're saying bye. Wait a second. Are you not sticking around? I know. But then they redeemed after saying that. They redeemed treat ritual. If you're not, if you are gonna head to bed, then I'll wait a little bit to do the treat rituals. But I will do the treats on your behalf. Anyway. Alright. Let's go ahead and start us. Oh, we were gonna continue this run. That's right. Ooh. One of the things we're going for is like over 30 clovers, which I think we can reasonably get, so. Also, Creeper, I don't know if I said have a good night, but if I didn't, I hope you have a good night. I'm obviously here, but either way, good sleepy. Planet X. Cause it's a flush house. I do not know which of these things we're more likely to get. But I like flush house. Oh. I'll take this. We'll take that. Let's do a reroll. One more reroll. No! How are numbers treating us? Well, so we last Balatro stream, we won. We were victor in our Balatro. And I was very tired, so I just went to bed right after that. But one of the, like, you have, like, we have various, like, unlock goals, you know? Like, oh, you get a new thing if you meet this condition. And one of our conditions is to have at least 30 clubs in our deck. So I wanted to continue the run so that I could try and get that unlock condition. Ooh, all phase cards debuffed. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't know. At some point today, I want to play something. I'm not sure what though. I've been thinking for the last like few days that I really want to play a movement-based game. Like, I don't necessarily want a big puzzle game. I want something where I can just move around and it feels good to move around. Rabo! Well. I don't know what we're welling, but hello. Pseudo-rando? Could do a pseudo-rando. I do like pseudo. Part of me was thinking about maybe trying Mop Skater, because Mop Skater seems like it would be fun and moving. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna take these, make them clubs.
That's true. Your turn. Very interesting.
I'm interested. We're gonna take this king, and we're gonna cryptid it. Boom. Now, we're gonna play a flush 5. I know. Rabo, I'm sorry you have a headache. Oh, we unlocked a thing. Do we have over 30? We have exactly 30 clubs. Okay, that was probably what we unlocked then. Nice. Forgot how close I was to the wall and jerked my head so I didn't drop my phone on my face and slam my head full force into a wall. No! That sounds terrible. Strength's usually pretty good. Temperance, pretty good. Oh yeah, we can temperance and then fool to temperance again. Ugh, I don't want to buy the Ace of Diamonds. But one of our other goals is to, one of our other goals is to buy a bunch of cards from the shop. That, like, regular cards. Suppose it's a voucher goal. Yeah, we have to buy 20 total cards from the shop, and so far I've only bought 6. So, like, I kind of want to buy every one of those cards we see. I just don't ever want to actually do that. Okay, one more reroll. Three people in the house have issues with migraines, so you've got prescription ibuprofen. Excellent, excellent. Not excellent people with migraines. Excellent to have the 600 or the 800 milligram ibuprofen. Like, technically, you can just take multiple of the other ones, but it's, I don't know. I feel like it's nicer to have one chonky pill. Yeah. I'm a little worried. Because next thingy, our face cards aren't gonna work. I mean, I guess they're gonna work. They're just not gonna work, you know? I should probably save that for the next one. Again. Alright, we got 3 kings, we got 2 10s. I'll go with 2 10s. Again! Yes, exactly. Upgrade again. Upgrade again. Upgrade again. Upgrade again. That could probably be like that sounds like it should be the lyrics in like a Daft Punk song, right? Like, upgrade again. Upgrade. Like, that would be the start. Like, it'd be a really slow, clunky thing. Upgrade again. Upgrade again. Upgrade again. And then suddenly, like, a beat would start coming in. I could see that. I could see that existing. I can, like, hear a beat that would exist for it in my head, but there's no way I could try to communicate. There's no possible way, shape, or form that could be expressed from my head into a way that would sound even remotely like what I'm imagining. Sure, we'll take the Mega Arcana pack. Well, we see lucky cards. Love lucky cards. Sure. Dwarf beatbox. Like, I cannot beatbox. That's not a skill. Not a skill that I have. Sometimes Scantron Beats is in chat. They were just here like a month ago, but Scantron Beats notably is a beatboxer. They do some good beatboxing. It's very impressive. I'm very impressed by people who can like legitimately beatbox. Like it's just like how as somebody that likes to make random sounds, like I enjoy making sounds of things. That's just a whole nother level. It's like I don't know how you've managed to create these sounds, but it's just so impressive. Yeah, I am a mouth sounds enjoyer, it's true. Alright, well I guess we make these lucky. We can do that. And then, Wheel of Fortune. Nope. I don't remember that being there. What about it? Oop, Flush House available. I think we take Flush House, right? Okay, so we probably lose to this, but maybe not. Like, okay, so a full house is 190 by 16. A flush house is 220 by 22. Okay. So, how much is a 5 of a kind? 155, 15. Okay, that's not very good. So, like, the question is, I guess we'd just be going for the raw points, right? Like, I don't care. Are the little bit of chips from these as worth it? I don't think so. I think what we care about getting, like, a flush house. So right here. A flush 5, 210. Yeah. Oh, a flush house would have been a little bit better, but that's okay. I didn't think about that. We could have kept stuff to make a flush house, I think. That's okay. Them being lucky doesn't matter, so let's go ahead and play this. We're gonna see, what does this do for us? Does this get us close? Ooh, that's not as close as we would really like to be. That's not good. We could maybe convert... Oh, these are the wrong aces, though. Oh, okay. Hold on, there's Flush House here. Flush House is worth slightly more. We'll try that out. I'm gonna be honest here. Things are not looking great for us. Things are looking about as bad as they could. We have a regular full house. So we can do... Let's discard you. Oh, I could have discarded those two. That's okay. Hmm. Oh, I could make 5... Hold on. What's 5 of a kind? 5 of a kind, 155, 15, and a full house, 196 T. Okay, I think that'll be okay. So let's... Strength. Alright. So we're gonna turn these into aces. And then we are going to make some more of these aces lucky. And then we're gonna play a 5 of a kind. And we're gonna really hope for some procs. Oh, yes, okay, that's what we want. Alright, alright. Will the other one proc? No. But maybe it's okay. Maybe we... Oh my gosh, we lived! We lived! We did it! We survived, barely, but we did it. The plan worked. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank God that one lucky card proc. If that card didn't proc, I don't think we would have made it. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ah, so good. You love to see a plan come together. Besides the Neil Cicierega album, there's also a Too Mellow song that has his mouth sounds, and I have a very talented mouth as lyrics. I really need to listen to more Too Mellow. I've only listened to, it was a song you posted a while back that I was like, wow, this is pretty good, and I ended up... YouTube now puts it into my auto playlists, the, like, YouTube music, the Slap Racist song. It's very catchy, but I haven't listened to literally anything else from Too Mellow. I gotta go listen. I gotta go listen, and knowing now that there's also mouth sounds Too Mellow song. That sounds very good. Okay, we're gonna open this first and hope for negative. Negative, 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 negative. Neither of you are negative. That's just rude. Yeah, Too Mellow does seem pretty great. Like, again, my entire experience with them is a singular song. That song I think is pretty good, but it's like I don't have enough experience to weigh in very much. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. That is in my list. Is that the movement game? Maybe we could do that today. I'm still trying to decide what I want to play today. If it's fun movement game, then maybe. If it's oh, that's the one that Bjorto plays, that I was going to eventually play. That's right, that's right. It's the one that Bjorto plays it in Archie, and then I can't actually watch, so I watch with... I watch at 160p, so I don't actually absorb anything that's going on. I never actually played Jet Set Radio, but... I don't know, I think I would probably like this. I mean, the closest I have to experience is that I loved the old Tony Hawk games. Which I know is not the same thing, but like, this is from that era. Like this specific game is not. Jet Set Radio is from that era. And, like, I don't know. I feel like for some reason, games lost a lot of the touch of understanding that I just want to move around and feel good in game. Maybe get high score. A lot of sports-based games tried to do like way more realism, and I don't care as much about way more realism. I want fun move fun. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is like Tony Hawk, but you literally can't crash a trick. Ooh. We could play that today. Like I don't know if I'll continue it right away as like a play it through right away, because I want to go back. I really want to finish both Hero Spirit and Rain World. It's just both of those games require a kind of like thinking and planning that I don't have in me right now. I want move around and not really think too hard. Just move. No think, only move. We can do another shuffle for another reroll. Oh. We can keep re-rolling if you keep giving me hermits, so that's pretty good. Oh, that's not a hermit. Upgrade that though. Okay, one more reroll. Oh. Do you want to finish Cogmine? I mean, yes. When Cogmine becomes on the table again, you can bet Cogmine. Also, hello, Ed. I mean, I literally told Torny, was it last week? I think it was last week that I was saying, like, I would love to just go and do some Cogmine after work some of these nights, because Cogmine, it has the right level of, if I want, it's like Noita. So I could play Noita after work really easily, because if I, like you can play both of these games without needing to do big thinking. Like big thinking is there. There's places to do big thinking. But I can also just go do a run. I can learn little bits and play poorly and still get stuff out of the game. Like in Noita, I can play the game poorly and I can just go have fun in it. I can enjoy Physics World. I don't have to be doing big thinking. Like, and the same was with Cogmine. Cogmine, we can just go do little, like, FTL-like runs kind of thing. Like, we can just go enjoy the world. But, I mean, if we're wanting to learn stuff from it, we can be learning stuff from it. And Cogmine has the added benefit of, since it has this really good fusion, like it's technically a turn-based game, but it doesn't feel like a turn-based game, which is like a really, really good feeling, I think. Like, because if I want to sit, like right now, you know, playing Balatro, we can just express thoughts and not worry about whatever's happening in the game, because nothing's happening in the game because we're not activating a turn. But normally I don't like turn-based games, especially like where you're moving around a world like RPGs, because it feels very stiff almost. But Cogbind, like, it just simulates the turns. Like, you click somewhere and all the turns just start happening. Like, it doesn't feel turn-based. It feels like it's constantly happening. It almost feels like if you played FTL, and FTL didn't make you click the pause and unpause button. Like what if FTL just, like, you clicked the actions and they happened, But then if you stopped interacting with the game, it would automatically pause. Like that's matter of fact, that's exactly what it feels like. I'm now feeling like FTL should just have this. And a lot of people like to play FTL with a no pause rule. That's like one of the common challenge runs is no pause FTL. You should be able to disable that. That'd be fun, but you know. Like Super Hot. That's true. Super Hot, mostly like Super Hot. Super Hot doesn't like fully pause. It just gets very slowed down, but it's close enough. Super Hot tries to put you into situations where you have to really abuse that mechanic, though. As opposed to, like, that's just how it is. Like, imagine playing, like, a 007 game or something that had Super Hot, just the main mechanic from Super Hot baked into it. That would be wild. Where the game wasn't intended for this mechanic, but that is how it works. Like, that would be so good. Or like Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark's another game I really want to replay. I haven't played it. Like I've played some 007 games since like I don't think I replayed GoldenEye. I think I did do a replay of the one I had on GameCube a few years back because I was just replaying a lot of GameCube games. But I've never replayed Perfect Dark. I've also never replayed Jet Force Gemini, which is another game that I loved from that era. Jet Force Gemini, I'm very worried about attempting to replay though, because
What if?
well, no, it's not really a what if. Jet Force Gemini had really weird controls, like really weird. And it took a little bit to get into like the like space of using them. And I did try at one point, like years ago, I was like, oh, what if we try replaying Jet Force Gemini like on an emulator? And I didn't actually start playing it, but I was gonna go set it up. And I was like, oh my god, I forgot about these controls. Like, I forgot just how much these controls were. All that aside, if you've never played Jet Force Gemini and you're looking for an old retro game, that was a pretty good game. It was part of why I want to replay Jet Force Gemini is because it was a very content-filled game. Like, I think it would hold up. Like, there's a lot of games nowadays where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe there's more game. And I want to know if it actually holds up to that, because when I was younger, it was probably the most content-dense game I've ever played. And it did a lot of things to pad out the content in a way that didn't feel like padding. Like, essentially, it has mechanics for making you replay levels, but the levels are completely... Like, imagine, you know, Donkey Kong 64. Donkey Kong 64 is also considered, like, an absurdly content high level, or content high game. But a lot of that content comes from the fact that you essentially need to replay every level as a different character, and that gives you different ways to interact with the levels. It's that same kind of idea in Jet Force Gemini. We really need to start like our retro game weeks. There's so many old games that I would love to replay, and I'm sure most of them don't hold up, and most of them I might get frustrated with. But I want to know, right? Like, it's in my brain. It's there. Yeah, if you want to pause, you can. If you want the fluid interaction, you get that too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited for returning to Cogmind. Eddie, I haven't seen you, I feel like, in a few days. Are you doing alright? How... Any updates? Maybe there's no updates, but maybe there is updates. I don't know. Hopefully things are going all right though. We could go for basic flush. Basic flush sounds really boring though. Oh. I think we 85, 85, 70. It's probably better to build up these two more. And then do we want to play 3 queens? Do we want to play... Well, I probably want this queen. Oh, but if I play this queen, I don't get the other bonuses. Do I want to make this not a... Like, we could magician. Wait! Red seal is a seal! Hold up! Wait a moment. Wait. I can just do that. Yeah, I forgot! I forgot! We could have done that forever. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, see, do we get some lucky? We're hoping for some money lucky perks, because honestly, we're really close to that. Oh no, we need 400. I was thinking we needed 300. Never mind. We're not as close as I was thinking. Alright, boom. Boom! That was alright. Let's see. There is an update in temporary housing as of last night / today. Yo!
Huzzah!
Hopefully the temporary housing is like a better situation than a hotel. Like, I know I definitely be worried in like having whole needing to move around living situation is always worrisome. It's a huge improvement. Nice. That's very good. Yeah, because basically I was definitely worried because like temporary housing can be all over the place, right? Like, even really shitty, like, Torny and I have stayed in pretty shitty motels and stuff. But, like, there's at least usually some sort of baseline expectation, which temporary housing doesn't necessarily have. So it really depends on a lot of factors. I mean, yeah, but studio apartment, like, studio apartment can still be okay. It can be, it depends, like...
If it's one person, studio apartment should be fine.
See, that's the other thing, I was literally...
Like a family?
Torny just said the same thing, is that, for me, I could be in studio apartment. Honestly, Torny and I could also be in studio apartment, probably be fine. But temporary housing could technically mean that you're essentially being forced to be... like, in studio apartment with another person kind of thing, which could be, like, just, there's so many possibilities of stuff that could be not good. So, really glad to hear that, that it's an improved living situation, not a downgrade living situation. Also, really glad that insurance is covering this. Like, I don't know. I've never needed to learn very much about, you know, that kind of needing to go through very much disaster-related stuff. Learning plus remembering. The differences between addition plus seal plus an enhancement is so big in Balatro. I definitely know that those things are all different, but yeah, I don't always actively think about it. Like, I only usually think about it, I think, when I'm thinking about not wanting to replace something. So, if I know, for example, that this card has Lucky, then I might not want to put Molt or something on it because I don't want to get rid of the Lucky. And I'll be aware of, you know, putting Steel will replace the Lucky, but Steel might be better. But then, the seals, the little stickers, those, you don't have as many opportunities to put them on. So I don't think about the fact that, like, because they were on, I could still put on the other thing. And it's same with, like, the other things, like the holographic. You don't have really pretty much very many opportunities to add those effects to your own cards, which is kind of like a bit of a bummer. I don't know. Obviously the game would get, if you had the ability to more commonly add the other modifiers and not just the basic ones, stuff would get out of control way faster. That being said, I would still think it would be a little more fun if every X amount of blinds there was like a guaranteed opportunity or something like that, you know? Like if after every boss blind, the shop would have some sort of card you could buy, and the card would be it would be like a booster pack that just puts one of those effects on a thing. Like, I don't know. Like a stamping kit. A stamping kit to put a guaranteed seal on. Or like an exchange. You can exchange one of your cards for the same card, but with one of the effects randomly put on it. Like one of the stamps or the holographic or something. You could stack modifiers, that would be OP. Oh no, I was definitely not implying you should be able to stack the modifiers. That would be absurd. That would be pretty fascinating. I could kind of see being able to stack the seals, because honestly there's not really a reason. There's not a great reason, I think, that you couldn't have multiple seals on a card. The seals could go in different places, and they're rare enough usually that I think it's fine. But that's okay. Flush house. We're going to finish Hero's Spirit. Yes. I mean, I still don't actually know if I'll ever finish it. I don't know how big the game is, and I don't know where we are in the game. I will be returning to Hero's Spirit. I was talking about that a little bit earlier. My biggest issue with returning to Hero's Spirit and Rain World is that both games require a certain level of needing to kind of plan ahead and think strategically, and I don't really have that kind of mental ability right now. I've just been really tired. Work has been absurdly busy, and a lot of people are starting vacations this week, which are overlapping a bit, so Normally I have like 3 days off a week, and for the next at least 2 weeks, I only have 2 days off. And I'm working more hours each day than I normally would. So, I don't know. Yeah, Balatro, we're honestly not planning on playing Balatro all day today. I was actually thinking possibly about trying Bomb Rush Cyberpunk in a little bit. I've just been enjoying starting some streams with Balatro because it's been fun to play a little bit while like chatting. Kind of like math will do, just chatting for an hour or so. It's kind of nice to do Balatro while just kind of chatting about before starting something else that I might get more sucked into. We could just flush house it up. I think flush house it up is a pretty good plan. Come on, give us money payout. Money payout. That sad moment when your lucky cards aren't giving you money payout. Oh wow, we just barely got exactly enough for that. We were only 840 points over. We should probably upgrade Flush 5 more, because, like, if we're trying to get strong hand, that's what we're going to be going for. Alright. So this is the one where we just discard. And then we can go, Can't see anything. There's so many cards here. Alright, you have plus 100. And you have 85. Let's go ahead and lucky you. And then we're gonna go ahead and flush 5. You know? We're gonna Mambo number 5. I guess the 20 mold is good here. I would like some payouts though. Oh, we got a payout. Nice. Alright. Oh. I have a little bit of concern at how low this number is compared to where I want that number to be. Hmm. Hmm. We might lose here. Like we're gonna hope. We're gonna do some hoping, but we may not make it. Yep, that's it. That's it. R.I.P. game. It was a nice try, yeah. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good run. Like, we may not have won, but it was a good run. Alright, let's go ahead and go main menu. Alright, have at least 30 cards with club in the deck. Oh. Played cards with club, gain +7 multiple when scored. So this one's interesting because it's not as good as like Bloodstone, but it's like reliable. So Bloodstone, you know, is the multiplier, but you only have a chance of it happening, whereas this is a reliable effect. Okay. I think Bloodstone was from Heart, so I'm gonna say we did that, because I think I tried to do it another time. Oh, we might have the Diamonds one too, actually. The Diamonds one might have been the money one. Okay, so I think we might have done all of this now. We did win without playing flush. That's been done. Huh. Yeah, he does look... Oh, he moved his head. How are you gonna go move your head after I adjust your hat? Hold on. It's, you know... There we go. Oh. Yeah, it is Zag's birthday today. Zag is 3 years old. 3 holding dang years. That's so many years. He's basically an old man now. We should get him a walker. We could give him my cane. Alright, we're almost at 10 blank cards. I don't need to note this one down. Like, I know I've been noting down a lot of these. Every time I see blank card, I'm just gonna buy it. Like, that doesn't... I don't need anything to remind me to do that, you know? We could do the cat treats. Before Creeper went to bed, they also redeemed some treats. Here's what we'll do. We will go over to Zag Cam for a moment. I'm gonna take a break in a moment, but we'll do treats before break, I think. The little small hat now. I don't think I can resize things. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't resize them. Let's see. Let's count the treats. Oh, Zach, you can't just sit right up. You can't sit right up. That, don't you know that just moves everything? Hold on. One moment. Zach. You can't yawn. That moves your whole head. Okay, there we go. There, we're fine. Everything's good now. Don't move. Alright. What? Zag! Zag, you're moving so much! It's gonna be so hard to keep this hat on you! There. There we go. Nope! Wait. Stay. 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 Alright, that's close enough. We got it. We have some treats. We have some... Oh, you know what? We could even bust out... Hold on. We're gonna bust out a thing. One moment. Alright. We have...
Tongs!
cat treat tongs. New innovative technology for cat treats. Alright. So we have from Creeper, we have a... Hello. Here, there's room in the bed. Go ahead, get in the bed. There you go. We have, from Creeper, a treat for Zaggy, and a treat to both cats from the ritual. Right. And then we have another treat to Zaggy. And then we have a Burt treat to balance out one of those Zag treats. Then we have another treat to Zaggy. And then... Oh. Another... Okay, the other two Burt treats. Okay.
So we have all of them?
Yes, all 40... Zach, Oliver. Oliver, you can't...
He's
No,
like, I want to be in this bed.
Oliver. You... My dude.
This might be the first time they've been in that bed together.
That's true, but also you can't just... Will you get in this bed?
He's like, I can be here. You know what? Sure, fine.
Here's this one. Here's a Zaggy Tongs. Oliver. If you want a Treato... Will you get in this bed? Get in this bed.
Ryan, just give it.
Okay, fine. Oh, okay. I gotta learn how to give him treat with tongs. Does this work? Will you get the treat? Did you get it?
No.
Oh.
Down here.
Okay. Well, maybe, you know... Maybe I'll get him in. I'm gonna figure out a way for this to work, though. Eventually. Yeah. Right. Wow.
And now his big birthday treat.
Oh, he got his very quickly. Oh, that's Oliver's third.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, and Oliver's fourth. Meanwhile, Zags are like off screen because Oliver is literally hogging everything.
I tried. into the camera.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. It's not your birthday, though. It's not your birthday. And Zach's gone. We'll just move the birthday hat over
well,
here.
this is my bed.
Amazing.
Oliver, is that a tree? Right there?
Where?
What is this? Is this a tree?
Probably. Okay, I am going to take a very brief little break. Oh. I will be back. I will be back in just a couple of moments. I haven't decided yet if when I come back we'll do one more Balatro round, or if I will switch games. Because if we do switch games, again, we could switch to Cyberpunk. We could start it. That could be fun. That could be a fun thing. I don't know. I'll take a break and think on it. Be back in a moment, though. Alright. We back. We back. We back. I think we might do one more round of Balatro. Because we didn't, like, start a new run. No, we just continued. We continued one. Go with this one. I want to unlock new decks. Do we maybe try the required score scales faster? Oh. Oh. We could probably do that with the Spades and Hearts deck. Alright, let's go for it. Let's try the Spades and Hearts deck. Can we do it? Spades are debuffed! You know, you don't like to see Spades are debuffed this early on. Do we want free holographic Joker? Because what do we consider the value of a free holographic Joker? Probably the value is over $4, so that's probably worth it. Alright. Well, we gotta take it. Well, we gotta take it. Oh no. Oh, that's quite the Joker to start me with, huh? Huh. Well, I guess we try it. I don't know how this run's gonna go, but we try it. Oh, we could have started at anti-zero. Wait, no! I just realized. I just realized if we had bought Hieroglyph, we would have started at anti-zero. I've never seen anti-zero. Yeah, the buffoon pack's very good. Yeah, I'm very upset that I didn't do that. Like, on the other hand, I probably need the hands, but I wanted to see anti-zero. I've thought about that a few times. Okay. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tank this run because I really want to see anti-zero and I don't want RNG to be the, like, we're gonna sell this. we're gonna sell our we're gonna sell our vampire just so that I can see anti-zero. And you might be thinking that's a terrible idea, and I agree. This is essentially saying I'm gonna do a restart, but it's because I want to see anti-zero. So we're doing it. Anti-zero! Okay, now... Oh... Look at this! Look at how low these are. Fascinating. Is given free ride through the first several antis, decides to throw it away to go back to the beginning. Is just the plus 10 a free ride through the first few? I don't know. I don't know enough about this. Maybe it is. Either way, very cool. And who knows? Maybe we'll get a really good thing in the next one, right? Oh, we could have still played that, I guess. Toronto! Hi, Toronto. I hope you're doing well today. Well, we're not going to want to reroll. Neither of these are ones I particularly care about. I think maybe... I'm torn. We could save our money so that we get interest. But we could also buy baseball card because baseball card is amazing. We don't have any uncommon jokers currently. But inevitably we will, right? Like, what are the odds that we don't get uncommon baseball jokers? Probably slim. We could also take Splash, but we would probably only be using Splash to, like, do something silly, like playing, like, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or something like that. I find Splash to be very difficult to evaluate because I feel part of me feels like Splash is very good because getting to count cards without actually making stuff is, you know, really good for something like Even Steven. However, Splash mostly makes like the things where you're not playing 5 cards a lot better. So like 3 of a kind, 2 pair, pair, and high card. Those are the things that you're going to be playing a lot more if you're actually utilizing Splash. But those don't scale very well. Like if we upgrade those, we're not upgrading very many points. Like upgrading high card just makes it as good as pair. And upgrading high card again is still worse than 3 of a kind would have been. So we're getting significantly less out of upgrading the things that make Splash pay off. The last time I had the Splash, I was really excited because I was like, ooh, we get Splash. I think I got negative Splash. And then the reality of it was that I never actually used Splash that whole run. Like, I had negative Splash and I didn't ever use it because I was playing straights and flushes and full houses. Like, I wasn't playing things that actually used it. So I don't know. Splash could maybe be really good if we have, like... Well, stone cards get counted no matter what, I think. I was gonna say it might be really good with stone cards, but I think it's irrelevant to stone cards. High card blasphemy! Yorto, upgrading high card isn't great. High card is great situationally late game, but upgrading it is, like, not great early on. Also, Toronto, I don't remember if I actually commented, but I am glad to hear that you're doing well. High card is best hand late, yes. Early game, high card is not best hand. High card is not currently best hand for me. You can't all just pout me! You cannot all just Warp W2 pout me about high card right now, because it's right now bad. If I go into the next round and I just play high card, I will just lose. I don't have anything supporting high card. Like, 5 times 1 is only 5 on its own. Like, that's bad. Like, if we play like 2 pair, which is pretty easy to make, that's 20 times 2, which, you know what that is? That's 40. 40 is bigger number than 5. That's just how numbers work. This game is not playing by golf rules. It's a smaller number is not going to carry the game. And I don't have anything that makes high card better currently. Hasn't even found Golf Latro mode. It would not surprise me if that was one of the challenges. I don't think I can go look at them right now, but it would not surprise me to find out that Golf Latro was a challenge.
I would not be surprised in the least to learn that Golf Latro actually was a thing.
Yeah.
It's that kind of a game.
It feels like it should be a thing. All right. We're buying baseball card. Baseball card doesn't do anything for us currently. Don't care. 9, 10, Jack, King, Ace? No? Alright, game. Give me a queen. Give me a queen. Yo, we asked, we did receive. Okay. So we do a little bit of 10, a little bit of jack, a little bit of queen, a little bit of king, a little bit of ace. Just a little bit. Boom. Do you like tabletop card games? The answer is, it depends. So growing up, I did play a lot of, like, poker variant games. Like, we would do poker night at my dad's house, about once a month. Like, it wasn't a weekly thing, but it was about a once a month thing. We would play, like, penny poker. So instead of chips, you'd use pennies. And, we would, like, go a circle, like each person playing would take turns being the dealer, and could choose different games. So, you know, play Acey Deucey. There's a poker game that's called baseball that is not baseball. Lot of random just poker variant games. So played a lot of those. I think those are fun. It's a fun thing to do. But I also played a lot of other things. Played a lot of cribbage. Played a lot of cribbage growing up. Played in high school. Like, I played a lot of Magic. Played a lot of Magic the Gathering. Played a lot of a game I was trying to remember the other day on stream, and I still can't remember what it's called. It's a tabletop card game that back when I played it, it had like 2 expansions. Dominion. We called it Dominion. Anyway,
We called it Dominion.
the friend group that I was playing with at the time, we called it Dominion. But played a lot of Dominion. Dominion, yes, played a lot of Dominion. I was really into playing Dominion. There was a Dominion app. I'm sure there's still Dominion phone apps. I played an unofficial one on my phone, like in my free time a lot. But I really liked pirate ship decks. Like, pirate ship was a card that I don't remember exactly what it did, other than I think it like played out your next few cards or something. It was very advantageous to get a lot of pirate ships in your deck. But Dominion is good just because the meta is different each game. Yeah, that's one of the things that Dominion's really good about. Dominion has a bunch of expansions, and the expansions are very good. And I haven't played most of the recent, like basically all of the expansions I haven't played, you could say, at this point. Because back when I played it, there were only like 2 expansions, and now I think there's like 10 expansions. But Dominion's really fun. I would love to invest in getting all the Dominion games again and playing it again. The only problem is that I think that one of my one of the friends that we would potentially play like games with here, I don't think one of them likes Dominion very much. And so, like, if I'm going to play games in Meat Space, would want to be playing games that everyone wants to play, you know? So I'm pretty sure one of them doesn't like Dominion. We did a lot of cribbage and Pinnacle. I don't think I've ever actually played Pinnacle. My cousins are really into oh gosh, what is this game? I want to say it's like a like a UK game originally. It also has a lot of, like, I think expansions. It's a lot of decks of cards, and the cards all are different colors. It's very vibrantly colored. like a lot of vibrant colors. Oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a really old game. What I don't enjoy very much, I don't enjoy, and this is what I was going to get to. The game that they play is one of these. I don't enjoy the games where like Speed, like the card game Speed is one of these. I don't enjoy the ones where basically you're supposed to be, or Slapjack, like where you're supposed to be doing things very quickly. Like you're playing the game and you're supposed to be trying to do things, like everyone's taking their turns at the exact same time, and you're supposed to be trying to play out things, and like I don't like those at all. If you watch my stream, you probably understand why I don't like games like that. We've been on this screen for how long? Like, I don't function like that. I want to think about things. I want to look at the cards. I want to think about the cards. I can barely play at a speed for Magic the Gathering that doesn't make me go to time in a competitive. Like whenever I play at whenever I used to play competitive Magic the Gathering, which I did not play particularly competitively. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I did not play competitive Magic like to play competitively very much, but I absolutely don't like to play like quickly for things. Last year at SethCon, we played Slapjack, and this is just overpowered. I could believe that. S strikes me as someone that would be very good at something like Slapjack. I play something like Slapjack, and I'm just looking at the cards, and everyone's going, and I'm like, dang. I have cards. Do you like Spoons? I don't remember how Spoons is played. I did play Spoons. My stepsister liked Spoons. She liked Spoons and she liked BS. She also liked Slapjack. I liked BS too. I know a lot of people don't like BS. I was a big bullshit fan. But as somebody that plays a lot of like blue Magic the Gathering decks, that's probably not a surprise. I didn't know I was playing competitive Magic the Gathering for months. Wait, Candace, how do you not realize this? Is this because you were just going to events and you didn't realize that counts as competitive Magic? Or like, were you playing Magic Online kind of thing? Or like, I don't remember the current version of Magic Online, because they tried to get everyone to stop playing the original one, and now everyone like plays a different one. But they would technically be counted as competitive as well. Also, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. I'm drinking some cherry limeade water right now. BS is fun in games until the CS major in the group codes an algorithm designed to win in as few rounds as possible. Did that happen, Etty? Did that actually happen, or are you saying it could happen? Never trust anyone with blue mana. It's true. It did literally happen in college in your friend group. Excellent, excellent. That's very good. That's very good.
I'm not gonna He's going, yeah, I actually won.
I have not read Candace's story yet. I was going to the local card store every weekend and playing in tournaments, not realizing they were official tournaments, even though they got me to sign up and had the number and the... Yeah. Well, so that's the whole...
What did you do?
That's the whole thing with like Friday Night Magic. But Minish, it is competitive Magic. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. I don't play Magic competitively, but I was playing competitive Magic.
It's like how you can play ranked games online, but you're not playing like...
Yeah. Like Friday Night Magic is technically competitive Magic, whether or not you are playing competitively. Yeah. This is also true. There is a whole thing with like quote unquote competitive, like where you're getting into actual like things outside of Friday Night Magic. But yeah, technically speaking, any sort of that's why I called it competitive Magic, is because Friday Night Magic, you have rounds that can go to time, which was the contextually relevant part. The fact that when I brought it up, I was saying I would go to time if I wasn't trying to not go to time, right? I tend to play things slowly, not quickly. Haru! Thank you. We're having a pretty great stream. I'm kind of tired. I've had a very... yeah. I've had a very exhausting, like, week. But yeah, I'm not a particularly quick player, so if I play in a sanctioned event, I guess would be a more, like, better than saying competitive. Like, they can go to time, and that's where it, like, matters. Also, 1 second, we got some pizza. We were trying to decide what we want to do for food this week. We couldn't decide on what we wanted to make, so we ordered pizza. So I'm gonna grab a piece of pizza. One moment. I have some cheesy bread. Wouldn't consider anything regular. I don't remember what REL stands for. But I assume that's just anything that's like Friday Night Magic level. That ended up happening in another card game. Ended up with Invitation to Worlds and ranking 8th in World. Nice. Excellent. I'm guessing that was like a lesser known game. That's pretty funny though. Lesser known in first season. That makes that makes a bit of sense. Not to say you couldn't be good at a game, but I mean like it makes sense because stumbling into like 8th place of a world would would be pretty hard unless a game was
Incredibly
like, yeah, just starting out kind of thing. One of the things I kind of miss about living on the East Coast is that there was like a board game. What was it called? Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the event. Basically, though, it was an event for people that were working on board games or people that had just barely gotten board games published. It was for them. So it was like a bunch of people that were in the middle of trying to make board games that they wanted to publish would show up, and then you'd spend all day just going and playing like rounds of board games at all these different booths and stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but I went to that for like 3 years in a row, and it was great. It was in Delaware 2 of the years, and then it was in Maryland 1 of the years. And that was a really fun event. Bear, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. We've got some cherry limeade water. I think we're gonna jump into the next round. That's a pretty good starting hand. Have you ever played Animal Game? Each player picks an animal noise. The deck is dealt to all. Everyone flips a card. Everyone flips a card, makes their no. Hold on, I'm misreading something. I gotta figure out what I'm misreading. Each player picks an animal noise. Deck is dealt to all. Everyone flips a card, makes their animal noise. Give them your card. First with no cards. So, like, everyone randomly has a card that makes a noise? I'm missing some part of this. I'm not understanding some part of it. The answer is no, I've never played it. It sounds fascinating, though. Might need to look up the rules. Found Animal Rummy. Animal Snap. Each turn, I'll flip one card, make the noise to get rid of your card. Oh. I'm not understanding how this game plays. I even went and looked up a prior, like I found probably other variants kind of the same idea. But now I want to play it. This sounds like a fascinating game. This sounds like a bananas kind of game. We want to try and find opportunities to go over to our friends that kind of moved. They moved to a place that's about an hour away from us, which has made it less enticing to go there. Their old place took about 35 or 30 to 40 minutes to get over to. Their new place is like an hour away. But it would be kind of fun to go there and bring like our decks of cards and play like random cards some night. Annoyingly, this month would have been a good month to go, but I'm working more than normal. I don't think we're gonna have enough money to buy a clearance sale, but I really want a clearance sale. I think Ancient Joker can only go between hearts and spades, which would be very good. I'm sorry, baseball card. Goodbye forever. Yeah, like right now it's spades. So we get more points for even cards. 4, 6. Okay. Oh, we should have put the 4 and the 6 up front. That's okay. We learn. Oh! We still get an opportunity to buy this. Nice. I don't know why I didn't think we'd get the opportunity. Free spectral pack. That could be pretty good. That could be pretty huge. Diamond, wait! You can't be diamond? No! I thought you would only choose between the ones that were actually, like, possible. If you can be diamond, you're so bad all of a sudden. That's terrible. Creates a rare joker, sets money to 0. Well, have I got news for you, pal. We already don't have money. That's not a downside. Alright, let's see. Excellent. Well, I don't like those as hearts. Gonna be honest. Hmm. Excellent, excellent. Hmm. We'll discard spades because we at least have an even number with hearts. Kind of forgot about you. We probably could have had one more dollar if I had not forgotten that we had that joker on spades. Hmm. Okay, but we gotta take 3 rare joker, right? Oh no, all clubs are debuffed! Not the clubs! You know, we were making fun of this one, but we're about to lose to it. So, well, that's what we get. It's been a run. Has it been a good run? No, probably not. It's okay though. Did you know that Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is half off right now? Just throwing that out there in case anyone didn't know that. I'm noticing that. What if we take a very short little break, and then maybe we bomb rush?